off. Cranking here, make sure I'm recording. No, Coach, I was just wondering, Ryan didn't want to like arm wrestle you to go back out for that seventh inning, did he?
He came up to me after Coach Kenny had told him he was done. I'd already said, I usually tell the guys in the dugout, hey, pick Ryan up, that's it. So guys high fives, and then he came and just stood next to me and was really quiet. And then finally I kind of looked over and he goes, Coach, really? And he's looking at the scoreboard. I know what he's looking at. I go, yeah. I go, if you don't walk those three guys, you got another inning in you. And he looked at me and kind of nodded. He goes, yeah, you're right. So, we were going to go 80 pitches with him.
Yeah.
It's always tough as a coach to take a pitcher out when he's throwing a no-hitter. I told him next week, yeah, you're going back out there. But right now he still is working up to that pitch count. Next weekend, he'll be back, to 95, 100 pitches. And if he doesn't walk guys, then that you're looking at a possible no-hitter. It almost happened one last night watching one of the games. And, the guy went back out there with 115 pitches. And on the first two pitches, a hit and a home run. So arms aren't really made to throw 120 pitches this early in the year. And that's something we're not going to do with our guys.
And the wildness aside from him today, just how does he look to you? How are his pitches looking right now for you?
Really good. I mean, yeah, he just lost focus for a couple of hitters. And, the walks are a little uncharacteristic, but it's a big time breaking ball, big time changeup. The fastball is just sitting on 92, 93, and it's got a lot of spin. It's got a lot of analytics on it that, when the computers, when it spits out numbers, his numbers are off the charts. They're really good.
And last thing for you, I'm going to make a guess. This probably won't be the last time you see Parks Harbor and Corey Collins hit home runs in the same game.
Yeah, I think you're right. Those two guys are going to be probably hitting back to back for a long time. And, being freshmen, you don't want to put too much on their plate. And, of course, now we got Corey in the 3-hole. He's just kind of grown up on us. But Parks has been out for the last 3 weeks injured, and he's a good defender. And we just know he's going to hit home runs. So he's got to get that opportunity. He's got to get those at bats. And I was really happy to see that last one. He got a 2-0 pitch. It was out over the plate. And that's a lot of opposite field power right there.
All right, thank you.
Okay, next we're going to go to Jed May.
Hey, Coach, just kind of following up on Ryan Webb, as a guy, he's the elder statesman on this staff, I guess. Do you see him kind of growing into, that staff ace role that I guess kind of fell on Emerson and Cole last year?
Yeah, there's no question he's taken over that role, and he's really had a good year of working out and being a good teammate. And, he was a unanimous vote for captain among our team. So he's just that guy that has taken the reins, and he watched Emerson kind of be that role model for our team, and Ryan's been that guy. So really happy for him.
Just what do you think he learned the most from, I guess, watching Emerson, watching Cole for the past year or two?
You know what? Ryan's an emotional guy. He pitches with a lot of emotion, and he's calmed down a little bit. Now, when you think about last year, he was in the late inning roles. He was pitching 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. So kind of a lot of high leverage innings and a lot of emotion. And when you're a starter, you kind of have to be more on cruise control. You can't go for a sprint. It's more of a marathon. So I just think that he has fit into that role and just calmed down a little bit. He still pitches with a lot of emotion, but not as much as he did out of the bullpen.
Okay, next we're going to go to Davis Baker.
Yeah, Coach, just want to ask you about the role of the bullpen today. They gave up some hits, but obviously another shutout.
Yeah, no, I thought all three of those guys threw the ball well, and I mean, you can't expect everybody to go no hitters. I mean, we all want to, but I thought Darren used his fastball a lot today, which was important because everyone's kind of sitting on that slider, and he got 2 strikeouts on the fastball today, which was important to see because other teams are seeing that now. They know, okay, this guy might throw a fastball and it makes a slider better. So he left a couple pitches up and gave up a couple hits, and same thing with Will. He gave up 1 hit, but bottom line, I thought all 3 guys. Michael Polk was great. That's his 2nd outing back. And it's just really nice to have those arms. When you think about opening weekend, first 2 weekends, no Ryan Webb, no Jonathan Cannon, and no Michael Polk. And all of a sudden you put those 3 guys out there, and that puts a lot of great arms on the mound for us.
Okay, next we're going to go to Tori Heck.
Coach, you mentioned those 3 walks, Ryan, maybe having a little bit of a loss of focus there. How do you get to the place where that isn't happening? Do you think that's part of just the process of getting him back in here after not?
Yeah, that's just part of being a pitcher. And it just happens when you've got guys standing there with a bat in their hands. I mean, they're, you're trying to fool them sometimes. You're trying to, throw breaking balls and change ups. And he just lost, and I don't know if I want to say he lost focus. He just lost command briefly. But, he battled back. Sean Kenny, pitching coach, went out there and had a really good visit with him. It was a 3-0 count. And he came back and struck out that hitter. That was a big part of the game. So, Ryan's a veteran, and, the command sometimes gets away, but the stuff is so good that he's really tough to hit.
Okay, next we're gonna go to William.
Hey, Coach. We're still seeing a lot cleaner play in the field from the guys. I think you're up to 5 games in a row now without an error. I know there was a focus of yours, kind of cleaning up sloppy play after the North Florida loss. What have you seen differently, maybe in practice that's translating to the field? Just what's going better for the guys?
Well, we just talk about every single day, the ball can't touch the ground. And when you're playing catch, when you're in between innings, the ball can't touch the ground. So we just really focus on, we've got older guys out there, but we also have some younger guys that are really talented. But when you've got a first baseman defensively like Cheney Rogers, we've been spoiled with Patrick Sullivan over there for so long, but Cheney Rogers is every bit as good defensively. And, Josh McAllister has just come on so well. I'm so happy for him, the way he's playing. And Cole Tate, when you lose Cam Shepard, you worry, oh no, we just lost the Gold Glover. But Cole Tate has filled his shoes and done really, really well defensively. And you can't replace Cam Shepard, but I tell you what, you can come pretty close. And Cole Tate has done everything that way. And great to see Parks play defensively that way at third catching. Those guys are all playing well, and I think the guys in the outfield are doing their job too.
We have a little more time. Davis, do you have another question? Are you good?
I was just going to ask what Jonathan Cannon's pitch count will be tomorrow.
Probably 50, 55, somewhere in there. Would love to see 4, but it might be 3. Just keep in mind that he pitched on Tuesday, and he was a little fatigued, just the sitting down and getting back up. He even said the velocity dropped a little. He goes, yeah, I just felt a little tired. So we've got to be sure that we, kind of take it slow, but would love to see 4 innings out of him, but I would say 3 for sure.
Tori, do you have another one? Are you good?
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned pitching coach Sean Kenny kind of going out there and talking to Ryan when he got in a bit of trouble earlier. How do you think that your relationship is different with the pitchers than his relationship with them, if at all?
Well, Coach, I always tell the guys when we recruit them, I said, look, you're going to be around me. I'm everywhere. I watch bullpens. I'm at practice every day. I'm at their individual stuff, but they're going to be with him. He's with them. He watches film with them. He has office meetings with them. So it's more of he's the direct captain to them, and I'm just kind of overseeing everything. But I trust Coach Kenny with everything. We hired him to do a job, and he's done an unbelievable job. Our pitchers trust him and respect him, and so do the rest of the coaches.
Okay, so that's all the time we have with Coach. Thanks, Coach. Congrats on the win.